We are live at Valcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for... And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Watch that jab. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The straight right just misses. That one will count. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and the cornerman's trying to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
That round, it was a bad round. We don't care.
Here we go. It's round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that made the history of our sport.
Punching. So much firepower here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance.
Focus back.
Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That uppercut can't get through. Nice counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're
Great work. I love that. I love that.
Here we go to the 4th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
How about that time counter shot? The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Nice counter. That big hook doesn't land. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
So that they don't get complacent. You think this...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Perfect counter land. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Robinson goes to the canvas. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
A shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. A little battle raps for you. So a lot. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds. Really neat. Very beautifully, very rated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tail of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. Even though he's 180 centimeters tall, he still made 61 kilos, and his reach is 184 centimeters. He'll be taking on Dalton Thunder Smith. He stands at 176 centimeters tall. Sugar Ray Robinson. Dalton Thunder Smith fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red...
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. So much firepower here. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're at a party coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You don't want to trade shots. Ooh, a good straight. Misses with the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go. It's round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
A straight right just misses. Well-placed hook. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice lead hook. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Just misses with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Robinson in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Right on the button with that right hand. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And he misses with that jab. And he just got caught with a big right. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
And now you've let him get back into it.
Here we go to the fourth round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That left hook missed. That cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice straight. Every every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Right uppercut can't find a home. And this fight is over. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the...
Welcome to the very mysterious. It's Taryn.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, whoa, wait a minute! Crawford is dazed! Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good defense with that left jab. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
It's so hot, so heat. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. Roy Jones in that last round? Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. A perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jab? And down goes Crawford. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. Just missing with the uppercut. And he scores with the counter. That counter punch caught him clean. It bombs away. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws, Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How did they survive that? Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we continue.
Let's talk about Roy Jones and now. On to the fourth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well Well done with that counter shot. Good counter punching. Is he going to punch himself out, though? The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Through the hook, didn't land. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count to me.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Time for the 5th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Holding nothing back here in the round. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Hook misses. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did...
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a...
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. And here with me, it's King Ryan Garcia. It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you? He is one of the absolute best.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Victorville, California, here is the exciting...
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Did you feel that energy? Did you hear that beat in the music? If anything's going to get you ready for a fight, it's that.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Oh, that punch. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's. On to the second round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got it.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and it's flash. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So time to go celebrate that.
close the door.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Go back out there and to win this round. Get your mind right, get your focus back, get that jump up.
switch on. Get this boxing back together. Right, let's go out there. Get your...
Right, Ram. Now relax.
Let's fight.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's on your lead. Come on, switch.
Do your business.
Switch southpaw. calm yourself down. Come on. Breathe. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off immediately.
Let's do it.